And now Jimmy Barnes is back with his third book, Killing Time, and he joins us now. Give it up for Barnesy!
How are you guys?
I gotcha!
And who knew I could operate Zoom on my own?
We're all learning plenty of things during COVID, aren't we? I tell you what.
I know, it's incredible.
Now, you are a man with many, many stories. I mean, how do you decide which ones go in this new book of yours?
You know what? They sort of wrote themselves. I sat down at the keyboard. I had a list of things I was going to write, but in the end, I just wrote, and whatever came to mind. You know, there's a million stories in there. You know, I've lived a big life, and I've got. You know, it's one of those things where you can be sitting waiting for a hire car to arrive, and something outrageous will happen. You know, so I just wrote those stories, and I thought they were all unrelated. But they actually were, in the end, they were all connected, and they were all sort of related back to the other two stories as well. So it's good.
Look, having spent a bit of time with you for 60 Minutes a couple of years ago, and in fact, in that very room behind you, before you had that big lazy boy chair, I mean, that is an amazing-looking chair right there.
That's the Japanese massage chair. So,
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Invite to Barnesy's toy, please.
Now I remember. Hey, Barnesy, the thing is, you have such an incredible record of these things that happened in great detail, and you write. You're an incredible writer. You write with great passion and insight. Was that a thing that came late to you?
Yeah, I've listened. I've really sort of, I sat down, and when I first started writing, I sat down and I tried to, be literary and write like an author, and it just didn't work. And after I sat there for a while, I realized that if I just wrote like I spoke, all I do is write the way I speak. And my memory isn't that good, but the process of sitting at a keyboard and starting to write stories, sort of things all come into focus, and it's a really great process. I really enjoy it. I mean, you asked me what I had for breakfast yesterday, and I couldn't remember, but I can remember what happened 40 years ago. It's amazing. Yeah.
I mean, I love that, and I love that you've taken the time and you've written down and shared all of these stories. And I've also loved during COVID you posting so many covers online with your gorgeous family. I mean, I think we've all been riveted. Yeah,
that's been really good fun. I mean, Jane, there's my shirt. Jane decided to play guitar, like 7 months ago when we first locked down. And, she's gone, you can hear the early songs where she's struggling up to now, and she's become very accomplished. She's really, really good. I've been telling people that at the very start, when Jane started learning guitar, I thought I would practice my bagpipes, and at the very start, I sounded like I was strangling a cat. And if you fast forward to now, if you listen now, I sound like I'm strangling two cats, so it's okay.
Do you know what? She's such a beautiful woman, Jane, and everything. She's so spiritual. Everything sort of exudes from her in such a lovely way. I mean, you're very lucky to have her.
She's a fabulous woman.
Huh?
She's a fabulous woman. She's a fabulous woman. I'm really blessed the day that I found her. That sounds like a song. Yeah. But she's incredible. I mean, anything she sits down and puts her mind to, she can do. And the reason she wanted to play guitar was we were locked down like everybody else in the country, and we thought it'd be nice to just learn something, to learn a new skill. Brilliant. And she said, if I can learn guitar and I'll show some people online, maybe they'll do something too. And she sits down every day for a couple of hours and practices. And we started doing these just as a bit of fun. And no kidding, so many people. It's connected with so many people out there. I mean, the songs that we're getting social media comments from all over the world. People who are struggling with COVID, in Victoria, Scotland, America, Germany, you name it. And it's really sort of struck a chord with people, which is really nice, because we just thought we'd reach out and let people know they weren't alone,
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of performances, you have made a very, very big promise regarding the AFL Grand Final that you're going to appear for free, but Port Adelaide must play. You're up against Richmond this weekend.
Look at you. What are you doing, Carl? Who's your team?
Brisbane Lions, bro. Come on, Barnesy.
Brisbane. I should have known that.
How do you rate your chances?
Listen, no, I was on Adelaide radio. Listen, and they said to me, how come you're not playing at the finals? Actually, I found out today Shepherd are playing at the finals, by the way. But and they're good Brisbane, man. See, we can't get in there. we can't get in. It's, it's a lockdown. And if Port Adelaide get in, I'll be screaming for them and singing to them. I'll see what I can do, but I can't get into Brisbane to play it. So, if I could, I would.
Oh.
We came up with the idea that you could just parachute in, and because you're Jimmy Barnes...
That's sort of like the Queen at the Olympics.
Something like, hey, but Jimmy, you're talking about, playing the bagpipes and all. Do you know that Carl plays them?
Do you?
Yeah,
Carl,
hang on.
can you play the bagpipes?
Let me show you right now.
Let me show you. You should have a lid on that. It's like one of those. When they open up the doll and the jewel box and Carl's in the middle. What we could market that, Carl?
Oh.
Sell them in Scotland.
I love Scottish people.
I'm glad we can share it with you because we get it every morning.
They'll never take our freedom.
It's a good way to wake up. Hey,
isn't it?
No problem.
There's something like the sound of bagpipes first thing in the morning.
See, I only really started to learn the bagpipes because what I want to do, where I live by the river, I want to, in maybe another 5 years, just, every morning get up and march around up and down the river in the middle of the night, actually, and wake the neighbours. Just to drive the neighbours nuts, So I'm pre-warning
And you know
them.
what? I think you mean it. That's the problem.
I do mean
Jerry,
it. I do mean it.
Lovely to talk to you. You're an absolute legend. Oh, my goodness.
the
All
kind
the
of
best,
kooky
guys.
we
I
love.
hope you enjoyed Killing Time. All
Thank
the
you,
best.
mate. Killing Time is the book, and it is, again, a sensational read. Jimmy's written a couple of great books. That's another one of them. So Jimmy Barnes, author, magnificent.